Hello, my friends of the internet. Today I am bringing you along with me to do some yoga at the beach. 2 months ago, I returned from Costa Rica, and today was the first day where it was warm enough and beautiful enough outside for me to go to the beach and do yoga. I've been really wanting to do this, so I was really happy that I was able to. And isn't this beach beautiful? The tide was all the way out, the mountains back there are quite lovely, and there was a lot of open space at this beach for me to do yoga. So I really enjoyed this day, and I hope you enjoy watching along with my yoga flow for today. Something I have been working on is 1, doing yoga more frequently, but also having my own intuitive yoga flow. I've been trying to add to the list of poses that I can remember intuitively, and then having a flow like this where I just go. I don't have poses in mind before I start. I just go straight into it and don't have to think or look back at the internet for more poses while I'm at it. I just go. So that's what I'm doing today. Here we have a downward dog. While I was in Costa Rica, I took some yoga classes and I learned how to do that one a little bit better. The same with this pose. I learned that I should be pressing up with the tops of my feet and holding my body up during this pose. And I learned other poses while I was there that I didn't fully grasp still, and I'm going to keep working on those ones. I'm also working on my strength. I would really like to be able to do some poses that are very aesthetically pleasing, like I think it's called crow, and I'd like to be able to do some headstand, inversion poses. So yeah, these are some of my goals with yoga. I would also really like to take a yoga teacher training in South America, a month-long program where I can go super deep into yoga. I don't necessarily want to become a yoga teacher. Okay. I do want to share my yoga with the internet, but the reason I want the yoga teacher training is so I can get more in-depth knowledge on yoga, the background of it, the history, and have that in-person instruction on the poses, how to do things safely, correctly, and in the best ways, and increase the number of poses that I can do confidently. I also would like to learn more because I don't know the names of all the poses. Like, what is this? I can't remember. But all of these poses have an English name and then another name. I'm not totally sure what language it is. See, I don't know enough. I just know that I love doing yoga and I've been doing it for so many years, and it's so helpful to my body, my well-being, and mental state also. It's kind of like a meditation, and when you bring the breath into it, it's even more mentally rewarding. So that's why I'm here sharing this yoga, and I would love for you to follow along, do some yoga too, but as you now know, I am not a professional, so take with that what you will. I saw so many animals while I was in Costa Rica. It's insane. And I also have thought about making some videos just talking about the trip. Sometimes I'm scared to post videos, and it's been a while since I have been really communicative with the internet. I filmed a video at the beach here where I wanted to share about, like, is it safe to travel in Costa Rica? But every time I say something, I'm afraid somebody's gonna be offended by something. Like, I do overall think it's a very safe place to travel, but I also had some experiences that were sketchy, and I don't know. Anyways, that's how the internet is. Every time you say something that somebody could take the wrong way, that happens. So I just don't know. Should I? What do you guys want to hear? Do you want to hear about the trip? I can tell you it was amazing. I did so many things. I stayed at this really rural, high up in the mountains away from civilization volunteer situation with a bunch of super hippies. And I also stayed in so many hostels where I met so many interesting people, and gosh, I stayed in the jungle, I stayed in the biggest city, I stayed in one of the tallest buildings in the country. I love the people of the country. Anyways, here is a pose I've been working on and I cannot do. It is so hard. I think I need a yoga teacher to help me with my positioning, but I'm supposed to lift my feet up into the air. But I was a little scared to really send it because sometimes I do this pose and I end up falling on my face, and that would have been a little bit embarrassing at the beach. But I'm working on it. I think I need to be a little bit stronger, potentially. I thought I got strong while I was in Costa Rica from carrying my backpack around, but I'm not strong enough. Yeah, I am definitely on a working on my physical body path right now. I'm working on my exercise, the yoga, and also mental state. That's sand on my foot. And also, check out my yoga mat, you guys. I know it's covered in sand, but look how cute it is. It was sent to me by Yune Yoga. Underneath it is a travel yoga mat also. I wanted to try it out at the beach. Unfortunately, it was a little bit too windy for it really to be effective. But it's so good because I could just bring it anywhere. I wish I had that in Costa Rica. It would have been so useful to have it because it's got a grippy bottom and it's so thin. It would have been perfect. I can't tell you how many times I did yoga on a dirty, like, cement or wood floor, or how many times a hostel offered yoga mats that were so gross. Anyways, I will definitely be bringing that next time I leave the country. That yoga mat will be coming with me. Maybe you can't tell, but I have a yoga mat on top of a yoga mat in this video, and I'm talking about the one underneath, but the one on top is also really cute. It's so cute, I love it, and also it's really good. It's a good quality, and yeah. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and let me know in the comments what you would like to see from me next. Stay good, stay great, and stay golden.